All right, this video we're going to go over your very first assignment for CSC 250, and this is going to be just a review of CSC 150. Your project or your task for this first week is to kind of brush up on everything that you did learn in CSC 150 or brush up on the topics that you should have learned in CSC 150 and go ahead and create this program. So this program will just demonstrate a number of those things that you would learn and get you kind of in there and practicing again. So what you'll need to do is this. You're going to ask the user how many numbers that they would like generated. So your program is then going to generate that many numbers between 0 and 1,000 inclusive. So I will give you that limitation. You don't have to support large quantities of numbers to generate. And you'll put all of those numbers into an array of that size. So you're going to need to then find the smallest and largest numbers in the array, and you'll print those out. You'll also need to find the sum and the average of all the numbers in the array and print those out. Finally, you'll print out the contents of the entire array. And things to note for the grading of this program: you have to use functions. You must use functions where you deem it's appropriate to do so. Formatting of your code is important, and formatting of the output. I don't need it to look exactly like this. I do say down here it must be formatted as above. Do your best to get as close to this as possible. It is possible, obviously, to do it. Get it very, very close to looking like this. So I'll show you my program in action. So if I run it here, again, it asks the user how many numbers they would like to generate. I'll say I want 25 numbers, and it'll go ahead, generate the numbers, and print out those things. Now I do need to print it out in this order. I do need you to print out the minimum, maximum, sum, and average, and then print out the contents of the array. Okay. Now you'll notice that it does change every time. So if I generate 25 numbers again, you'll see the average was 345 before. This time it's 522 with a minimum of 70 instead of 1. Right? Very different. So all of these numbers that I'm generating are between 0 and 1,000 inclusive. So 1,000 is valid number, 1,001 is not. 0 is valid, -1 is not, and everything in between. Okay. So that's it. That's the assignment. It's worth 10 points. Check the assignment document in the class share as well as D2L, the calendar on D2L for the exact due date. When you submit it on the DS Unix server, note this is how you will do it. Okay. So from the directory that your file is in, so wherever you're working, you'll type cp space whatever your file is called. I like to call mine a1.c for assignment 1. You'll type a space. A lot of people miss this space, so just be aware there's a space here. Then you'll type in this exact thing: /home/cmwelu/dropbox/a1 with a capital A / type in your last name.c. Okay, so if it was me, I would say welu.c and I would put in a1.c. So that would be exactly the command that I would type in. Okay. If you have any problems with this, let me know. If you do get an error printed out, there's a good chance it did not submit properly. If you do not get any feedback, if you don't get an error, it probably submitted properly. You're always welcome to check with me. Send me an email, hit me up on Slack or whatever. Let me or ask me if it did submit properly. I'll get back to you once I can get to a computer and let you know if I do have it. Okay. As always, if you have any questions over this assignment or anything else, let me know and we'll talk to you in the next one.